Yeah, family. Tiger, Love, Joy, Donnie, Claude. Who else I seen early on? Okay. I'm about to vote Jesse Lee Peterson as the best interviewer. Yeah, he is the most hilarious, hands down. Oh my god. When he debated Rizza Islam, I thought Jesse Peterson might have took that W. Okay. This guy, and it looks like the people he interviewed don't know how to take him. Take him serious, take him trolling, take him being disrespectful. They have a hard time reading him. Right? You got to know who he is before you debate him. All right, or he'll have you, trying to like figure him out. Like, is he serious? Is he trolling? Is he just disrespectful? All right, before I start, because Nigeria been in the news lately. A lot of protests in Ghana, I think, and also in India, Italy. So a lot of countries are complaining about Nigerians, right, being in their country. But it looks like Nigerians are also complaining. Check this out.
The problem we have in Nigeria is not just with the government. It's also with the rich people of Nigeria.
Uh-oh.
What do I mean by that? Simple as this. The people who own businesses in Nigeria, or the wealthy people in Nigeria, have no respect, or they don't even see Nigerian people as like real people. They have no concept of human decency. Let me give you an example. I went to my ex-husband's family's factory. They're a wealthy family, very, very wealthy family. They own like 5 factories in Nigeria. And when I walked in, I'm looking at their employees. Motherfuckers are working in underwear at the factory. You can tell that some people live at the factory.
Damn.
It was just so fucking vagabond. And when I brought it up and asked about it, they told me, oh no, you can't pay them too well. If you pay them too well, they'll leave.
Wow.
The excuse that I was giving, and it gets worse. So then I'm looking at like the fact that his father went and copped a brand new 2024 Range Rover, like all the cars they have, they're like, and I'm just in my head. So you're telling me that if you pay these people beyond minimum wage, even if it's just 100, like it will be too much. The fact that business owners in Nigeria do not pay their employees enough for them to be fucking current, for them to even survive Nigeria, blows my mind. Like, do you know that if you pay people better, the economy will grow because people will spend money, people will invest money, people will become entrepreneurs, more businesses, more. It's not just bad government. We have bad business owners, bad wealthy people. If you own a company in Nigeria.
Okay, so there you go. I thought that was interesting. Coming from a Nigerian woman, she's telling you what she's seen. She's seen workers in their drawers, and she said you could tell that they lived there. And she inquired about it, and her ex-husband family said, no, you can't pay them too much. You can't pay them. Like, they're not Nigerian, too. You dig? So I thought that was interesting. And also this. I felt like this was interesting. So before I get started, let me just share some things I felt like was interesting before I get started. All right.
What is special about Senegalese women?
We are very humble.
Don't fall for the trick, man. Whatever you say is going to be divisive, right? No matter how you answer this, it's going to be divisive. But you won't be called divisive. They reserve that word only for FBAs. But tell us how different you are. Go ahead and draw the line, man.
About Senegalese women.
We are very humble. Although we don't say that, but we are kind. We love people. We love taking care of our families. We love cooking. We are beautiful. We have a beautiful smile. And what else? We dress well. We know our culture too. And we have also beautiful features.
Compared to the other women of
compared to the other women, go ahead, of Africa,
of the continent, I can say that Senegalese women are more caring,
more caring, more
sweet.
Not very caring, not very sweet. More caring, more sweet. But this ain't device. This ain't being divisive.
And what?
She's not being xenophobic, right? She's saying more.
I don't know. More beautiful.
God damn, we're more beautiful. All right, but now if that was an FBA woman saying that, oh my God, xenophobic, divisive. Oh. That will break loose. All right. I just felt like that was interesting. Urban YFG, peace, man. In a minute. All right, let's go on with the show now. Jesse Lee. Here we go. All right, so this is going to be a funny one. All right. Oh, here we go. This is hilarious. Without further ado.
Understand why we don't want you guys here, right?
Okay, so he started off low-key disrespectful. He said, "You understand why we don't want you guys here, right?" And he's speaking on behalf of America, I believe.
You understand why we don't want you guys here, right?
He's dead serious.
Why is that now?
Because you guys come here and you turn our country into Mexico. You become lawbreakers.
How do we
become disrespectful to the country? You fly to
You become lawbreakers. The dude, and also he's speaking for America from the conservative perspective. So let me be more accurate. This is the conservative perspective.
Mexican flag.
Mm-hmm.
You attack the citizens. That's why.
I mean, you're talking about disrespect. Yet again, we're one of the few countries that wears the American flag all over, even in our underwear.
Hey, go ahead and like the video. Thank you. I know I'm late. I couldn't come in here earlier. All right. So, yeah, I'm late. But go ahead and like the video.
Who?
The United States citizens.
And what about that?
Now, why disrespect the flag that way? And you're talking about disrespect. And here, the United States, the people, disrespect the flag. Here you are, here they
what does that have to do with illegal aliens?
Well, you're talking about disrespect and honoring the country and this and that. Well, now here we disrespect it with coming from our own homes. Coming from their own home. People wearing the flag. Wearing their flag.
Yeah, she was cute, Donnie, because they don't put on cake soap, right? So it's the countries that put on cake soap that, be ruining it. But if they just become comfortable within their skin, don't forget beauty is man by man, woman by woman. One man's trash, another man's treasure, and one man's treasure, another man's trash.
The flag,
but
these are American citizens.
But now you're also generalizing that because of DACA, we are allowing all these criminals just like they are in Mexico, and you're generalizing Mexico as a whole as a criminal country.
It has to be because those people are trying to come here. They're not trying to stay in Mexico.
A lot of those people that are under DACA, they have been here since they were children, babies.
That's no excuse. I didn't tell their parents to let them come.
But then again,
yeah. This dude is crazy. There's no excuse. I didn't tell their parents to let them come.
It doesn't mean that because they've been here since they were
Mexico
children that they're going to be criminals.
Mexico is, I believe, the sixth largest. They have the sixth.
See, like the Spanish dude, what he was not doing was he wasn't drilling in his rebuttals to Jesse. Jesse he's focused on his questions. He don't really listen to the answer. He just focused on his questions and his own rebuttal. So the Spanish dude like kind of how Rizza Islam did. He should have forced him to address that right there. So do you believe all Mexicans, when they're babies, they grow up to be criminals? All of them, Jesse? Do you really believe that? See, he didn't do that. He let Jesse sidestep that and ask this question right here.
Mexico is, I believe, the sixth largest. They have the sixth largest economy in the world, right?
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Right? Okay. Why don't you guys stay there and build your own country? You have enough. The economy is the sixth largest.
Now, that if it's the sixth largest, well, period, you should build your own country. But definitely, if you got the sixth largest economy in the world, if that's true, that means the potential is definitely there. The money is circulating there. The money is there. The opportunity is there. So that part right there, of course, I agree with Jesse on that.
If you guys stood up and fight in Mexico the way you fight to get them here, then you can make Mexico great again.
Well, because, Mexico may be rich, and it has, and like you say,
not maybe, it is.
It is rich. But then again, when it comes to
the way you fight to break the law and disrespect us once you get here, why not use that same energy in your country?
No. So half of that I agree with. If you are coming to America, UK, or Canada for better opportunities, then breaking the law should be the last thing on your mind of doing. You dig? Breaking the law should be the last thing on your mind of doing, knowing that deportation is right in front of you. But you'll have folks go to UK, go to Canada, and come to USA and get deported all the time for crimes. Like, they just can't. But I thought, so it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. If you came here for opportunities, then take advantage. See, but you're not. You're taking advantage of BS, crime opportunities. I mean, you could do it to me. You could do that back home.
Because right now, as it is, as far as wages go for people to work in Mexico, it is very
because
very
you're not
poor.
fighting back there. They have the sixth largest economy.
All right, he keeps saying that, but Donnie said no. All right, so let's find out. Let's find out. Where's he getting his facts from? He's so damn wrong. Yeah, 12. Yeah, I don't know. Where did he get the 6th from? God damn. That's double. And like the Mexican guy didn't even know the Mexican guy didn't know enough to check him. And that'd be the other issue. It's like folks don't even know about their own country. Like, that'd be killing me. They want to call in and have these controversial discussions and debates. And when we come to their homeland, they are clueless. They know everything about America. But when it comes to their homeland, where aunties and nays and uncles and grandmas and grandpas, cousins, they know nothing about their homeland. I'm like, yeah, how is that even possible? Yeah, so the Mexican man should have been able to check them and at least say, if you don't know exactly where they are, he should at least challenge that. 6, man, where you get that from? Nah, that sounds too crazy. Because you think about China, America, the UK, that's 3 right there. Shit. I mean, and the next 3 is going to be, I don't know, yeah, 12 sound about right. You know what? I wonder, you know what? Let's find out in order. Here we go. Let's find out. Pinky. Okay, so the United States, I'm guessing it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How does it, they just, what the hell is this? All right, that ain't show me nothing really. Now I want to know. God damn, can I get the countries, please? This is so hard to find. Here we go. United States, number 1. China, number 2. Germany is, god damn, look at everybody else. Ain't nowhere near in the damn map. All right, so Japan, number 4. India, United Kingdom, France, Italy, Canada, Brazil, All right. I asked the top 25. It gave me the top 10, I guess. I was going to say India, but I wasn't sure, but I was going to say India. Yeah, it's the top 10. Russia 11. Damn. Where's Mexico? Oh, they got Mexico number 15 here. But anyway, it's way far from what Jesse Lee Peterson said. But hey, man, when you're debating and somebody give you a misinformation, a fake fact, and you go with it, it becomes a fact at that discussion. Our answers make opportunities for us, make opportunities in your countries for yourself and your future generation. Yeah, so he opened the door for Jesse to like tee off on him and make some valid points. Other stuff was just crazy.
To fight back and create money.
And people have been fighting back.
No, you guys are here fighting us.
You know, we're not fighting anyone.
You're here fighting us. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got to disagree with the Mexican man. You're not fighting back, dude. Like, you're over here. Like, you guys are coming over here, like flooding the gates legally, illegally, doesn't matter. You're over here. You're not fighting for your country. And again, like, that's just something unfathomable to a Black American, to FBA. That's unfathomable. You guys got to realize, you guys got to understand that. We don't know what that means. To run to a whole new country en masse because you're afraid to address your government, your politicians, corruption, like, that just don't make sense to us. Like, we marching on Washington hella times with Dr. King, Minister Louis Farrakhan. Like, we over here rioting, protesting, boycotting. Like, so the whole don't confront your government type shit, like, we just don't understand it. The same way y'all don't understand how we don't take advantage from your perspective. We don't take advantage of the opportunities that America provide because you don't know any better. You don't know the history. The same way you can't understand that, it's the same way we can't understand you guys fleeing from your countries and you're not fighting to make a change. Michael Jackson, make that change. Oh, my foot fell asleep. Yeah, we just can't relate to that, and we can't relate to people being the majority and holding the L. Like, that's nothing we can't relate to. Like, you are the overwhelmingly majority, and you're taking an L to a small, minute minority. That's another thing we can't. Like, we're used to being outnumbered, outgunned, outmanned, out technology, out card, out bullet, out resource. So when we hear folks who are mass in numbers and taking an L, we like, what is going on here, man?
What do you think of the race relations in America today?
Race relations?
Race relations.
Between whom? There's so many other countries that we have been involved with.
Between the blacks and the Hispanics, the whites and the Hispanics?
I believe that the 20 years ago, and I can tell you this from what I saw when I was first started teaching, there was a lot of problems between the blacks and the Hispanics. You were a school teacher? I am. Okay. Between the blacks and the Hispanic. Nowadays, there's a lot more unity. No. Between the black and the Hispanic. There's a lot more unity.
Not true. It's still bad.
Okay. And it might be regional. It might be regional, but it is not as far as country. From what we've seen, in the media, it may be fake news as
fake news.
Your president says.
Blacks
but
and Hispanics do not get along.
Well, in your opinion, my opinion, blacks and Hispanics nowadays get along a lot more than what they did in the past.
What rights do the illegals have? They're coming in illegally. What rights do they have?
The undocumented people, you mean, have, they have.
All right, so hold on. So now he's going to take an L on this. Let me go back. So now listen to Jesse Lee Peterson language.
They're coming in
a lot more than what they did in the past.
What rights do the illegals have? They're coming in illegally.
Okay, so he's saying illegal, and later he's going to say alien or something like that. And the Spanish man, the Mexican man is going to correct them like on undocumented, and all three are legit but I think he wanted a more sophisticated, more professional PR way to say it. And he rather Jesse say undocumented. And he should have said that. But he kept correcting him as though he's wrong for saying illegal. And they're going to debate that later. And the Mexican man ain't going to do too good with that one.
What rights do they have?
The undocumented people, you mean?
Sure.
You know, they have, you know, everybody here, documented or undocumented, is protected with the same rights that a U.S. citizen has,
really? That
a U.S. resident has.
So you're saying that the illegal aliens, they break the law to come here and they come illegally and they have the same rights that I have under the Constitution?
Most undocumented people come into the U.S. legally, whether it
What? Okay, so he said, all right, let me run that back. So he corrected Jesse Lee Peterson again. And Jesse Lee Peterson said illegal aliens, and maybe he's using that term on purpose, like to sound offensive, right? Maybe he's choosing those words purposely to offend. Maybe he's offending on purpose. The Mexican man is correcting him again. He said undocumented. He's letting him know, hey, there's a better way to describe the folks that you're speaking about. But let me run that back just now.
Come into the U.S. legal. Most undocumented people.
Okay, I thought he said that. He said most undocumented people
come into the U.S. legally, whether.
Okay, legally. Yeah, I think he's talking about.
Usually, whether it is with a visa or under political asylum.
Well,
now we do have.
Okay, I thought he was saying like sneaking into the country. I was about to say that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so he's saying when they come with a visa, asylum or refugee, he's saying most come that way. Most do not come illegally across the border. That's interesting. I'll take his word. I never researched that.
And I am aware, you know, people that come into the United States illegally.
Right.
You know.
And do those illegal aliens have the same rights that the American citizens have? Okay,
so he said illegal aliens again. And the Mexican man, so I'm going to give y'all the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat of this video because you got some hard asses that'll say, hey, man, you got to stop pausing it. Yeah, I got to keep pausing. That's called a reaction. I got to get commentary. I can't play somebody content. That's why YouTube gives you 1-minute clips. But when people say that, they don't do content. So I get it. Like, so I forgive you because you don't know any better. But if you were a content creator, your channel would be shut down immediately if you didn't give commentary. You just play people videos. Okay, but again, he said illegal alien, and I believe the Mexican man is going to correct him again.
They are protected, yes.
They have the same rights under the Constitution.
Not all the same rights, but they do have some rights.
Rico, what rights do they have once they break the law to get here? You know, what rights do they have? Give me an example.
On our First Amendment, you know, they do have rights to, you know, to an attorney, for example, to have legal counsel, whether they are here legally or illegally or undocumented. They, you know, they do have the same rights as we all do of free speech, you know, as of now.
Are you joking or what?
No, I'm not joking.
You really believe that? Let me ask, are you born?
Now look, so that was a skit right there. He said, there must be like a little argument. Cause he said, you really believe that? And then it was a skit. It jumped to a whole different shot. Look.
No, I'm not joking.
You really believe that? Let me ask, were you born in the United States?
I was born in Mexico.
You were born in Mexico?
I was born in Mexico.
And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
And did you come here illegally?
No, I came here with a visa.
Oh, so why can't you tell them to do that?
What?
Why don't you tell these other ones to do the same thing? Come in the right way.
Because every person's case is different.
No, but they should come through the front door so they can do that.
Same day.
Not the back door, like thieves.
No, they're not. You know.
Are they breaking the law by coming here illegally?
If someone comes here illegally, yes.
So they are breaking.
Okay, so that's even Jesse's first question, I thought.
The law.
No, they're not, because they are going through customs.
No, they're going through. Fence.
No.
Khalid.
Well, yes, some of them are, and I agree there. But you also have those people that are going through customs, going through border patrol, with their paperwork asking for political asylum.
Amazing.
See, the political asylum is the issue I have. Okay? Because instead of confronting their government there and fighting and dying for change, they'll rather have a temporary stay. Like they'll rather apply for temporary residence. That's all that is. It's temporary. You're running for your problem temporarily, and I guess they're trying to like anchor in a baby so the baby can stay here. But then your government, it's like it's weird. And then you have the nerve to wave your flag. Like that to me is like the most, and that goes for any immigrant that comes over here for better opportunities, and especially refugees and asylum seekers, especially because you're literally running from your government. You're literally running from your government in your country because you think it's violent and it's going to end. The deals of the country is going to affect you in a negative way. So you come to America not even for better opportunities, but for safety and better opportunities, but safety first. Then you get comfortable, you're anchoring the baby, and y'all waving y'all goddamn flag. Yo, that is the ultimate disrespect. Yo, you just ran from your country because you felt like your life was on the line. Or you're going to starve. Your country was insufficient. Then you get anchored over here. Then you start flex your flag around. Like your flag is the reason why you're successful in America. Like your country sponsored you. And that's what Americans be pissed off about. That's everybody that comes over here. It ain't just Mexicans, it's everybody. Chinese, Indian, everybody. Like that's the part that take a person off. That right there.
Were your parents born here?
No, my parents and myself were born in Mexico.
Did your parents come here illegally?
My parents and I came the same way with a visa.
And how old were you when you came?
I was a year and a half.
A year and a half? Are you an American?
I agree with that, Rico. The military thing. It should be some, like, you got to earn your stripes.
American citizen?
I'm a naturalized American citizen.
And do you love this country?
Yes, I do.
Do you love it enough to protect it from the illegal aliens?
I do.
What?
Yes, I do.
But you're helping the illegal aliens to get here.
I'm not saying I'm helping the undocumented get here.
So he corrected him again.
No,
undocumented.
I'm telling you that we are helping those people across the border. Across the border. By helping them get their paperwork processed through immigrations. Now,
hey, hold on. How does wait. All right, now that didn't make sense. I mean, which ones are you helping across the border? I'm guessing the asylum seekers. I don't think he's speaking about the illegals who just crossing over. He might be talking about helping the asylum seekers. That's what I think he's doing. But let's see if they be more specific.
Now, we also go out and I mentioned we leave water out in the desert.
I saw that.
Okay. Now, when we leave out water in the desert, it's just for them for anyone, if they find water, to get a drink, to hopefully save a life.
Amazing.
Now, whether I'm helping them coming to this country illegally, the question is no. They're coming on their own.
That's why we have a problem with foreigners coming here, because what I noticed today that they come into our country pretending that they want to be Americans and pretending that they love the country.
Yeah, wait, why did he put his notepad down to do the quotation? You could do it with one finger, bro, one hand, bro. You ain't got to do it with two hands.
Because what I noticed today that they come into our country pretending that they want to be Americans
he just did
pretending
that
they love the country.
His fingers were stiff as hell.
But they end up turning against the country the way that you're doing. You just said, yes, it's fair to support the Constitution and social justice. Mm-hmm. But you say you want to come here and be an American, but you're not acting like one. How do you live with yourself?
How does an American supposed to act?
By supporting America, by supporting the Constitution.
Okay.
Not helping illegal alien break the law to get in here and take advantage of our social services and things like that.
Again, we're not helping, as you say, illegal aliens. Correct term would be undocumented people break the law by coming here.
Are they illegal?
They're undocumented.
Are they aliens?
What is an alien to you?
All right, so now this is the part where the Mexican man, see now, let's go back. He could have went into this a little better. He's going to give Jesse Lee a little W.
People break the law by coming here.
Are they illegal?
Undocumented people break the law.
He said undocumented people, so he using his word undocumented. He feel like that's a better term. Jesse Lee is stuck on his term, illegal alien. All right, so now they're about to square off on that.
Illegal aliens, correct term would be undocumented people.
Okay, so he corrected him. All right, okay, I missed that. Let's go back.
Here and take advantage of our social services and things like that.
Again, we're not helping, as you say, illegal aliens. Correct term would be undocumented people break the law.
Okay, so there you go. He corrected Jesse Lee. He said, we're not helping illegal aliens. The correct term is undocumented people. And now here they're about to duel.
Law by coming here.
Are they illegal?
They're undocumented.
Are they aliens?
What is an alien to you? An alien is a foreign
and
person.
Others who are trying to come here out through the back door. Are they aliens?
An alien would be,
They weren't born here, so they're aliens, right?
Okay.
Is that right?
Well, all right, so now this is the part where the Mexican man gave Jesse Lee Peterson a little W. And all he had to do was like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yes, that's true, but we prefer the better term, the more sympathetic term would be undocumented. Say what you want to say. I know what you mean, but I'm going to say what I'll say, and you know what I mean. We're talking about the same people, but he's going to now play dumb, and this never works with anybody. So then he's going to concede at the end and give Jesse a quick W. And that's why it's just better just to concede from the door.
They're immigrants.
Are they aliens?
They would be immigrants. An alien would be someone from another country. In
so are they aliens? They come from another country, right?
Correct.
They're not U.S. citizens, right?
They're not U.S. citizens.
So are they aliens?
If they are here, yes.
Are they aliens?
Jesse laughing.
I just answered your question.
So these people who are coming here from the back door, from other countries, are they aliens?
That's what here in the U.S. we have been labeling them. Yes.
Oh my God, dude!
Are they aliens?
That's called babble.
I just answered your question.
That's called babble, dude. Just answer the question, please. You making Jesse look good.
You're not answering the question. Are they aliens?
Are they aliens? Now, if I'm answering the question, now, if you're answering me, if you're
answering in an honest way, a dishonest way.
Okay.
Are they aliens? I'm asking you personally. Do you know that they are aliens? Yes or no?
Do I know that they're aliens? Now, are we talking Martian aliens or people that come from another country?
The illegals that are coming from other countries.
That is a term that we have given them here.
That's not what I asked. Are they aliens?
Well, according to the law, like you mentioned.
According to you.
According to you. Then it would be yes. Okay. Because that is what the law states.
Why was it so hard to be honest? Black Americans are being hurt first and foremost.
He said, why was that so hard to be honest? Yes, when you do that, you kind of, like, your integrity goes into questioning, man. It's like, not as simple as that.
Almost. It's so hard to be honest. Black Americans are being hurt first and foremost by these illegals coming in because a lot of them are ending up in the hood and they hate black people already because in Mexico, blacks are hated. And so they come here, like in the LA area, Compton, Watts, South Central LA, and they're overpopulating the schools, and the public school system is bad enough already. Okay. They're overpopulating the schools. When they go to the county, when the American black women go to the county facility for health care, they have to wait in long lines.
That part is true.
Going on every day between the blacks and Hispanics. A lot of blacks are having to leave, and when it comes to employment, the businesses are paying the illegal, under the table, or they work for nothing. Does it bother you that blacks are being affected first and foremost by illegal aliens coming into the country? Are you bothered by that?
No, I am not.
Wow. And so you don't care about the black?
Because you're making a big generalization
No, I'm telling you
that because of the Hispanic coming into this country undocumented, we are affecting the black.
You are
in Black America.
But you know that,
and you're making a big generalization. If that were the case, that means, it's not just the black. It's
affecting everybody in a negative way.
Exactly.
But
according to what you're saying, it's because of the undocumented.
The illegals coming in and bringing all these problems to black people, and you're saying you don't really care about that.
I'm not saying that.
Knowing that that's happening? You know that that's happening. How do you feel about it, knowing it's happening?
I do not feel any remorse at all because let me tell you what.
That's amazing.
You are classifying.
That's amazing.
You are classifying the Hispanic group as being just completely, as you say, illegal, attacking the Black American.
No, okay. He never. No. See, that's the thing that keep happening. I like to pat myself on the back as being a great listener to conversation. Some things go through, but not a lot. I catch more than I miss. Okay? I'm like a baseball catcher, bat catcher. Okay. Jesse Lee Peterson kept saying illegal alien, undocumented, illegal alien, undocumented. He made no argument against legal Mexicans or legal Hispanics. His whole entire argument been illegal or undocumented. Okay. The Mexican man is receiving it as though he's talking about all Hispanics. So now he goes back just now and say, yeah, but it's not, you making it seem like it's all Hispanics, and he never said that. He made it very clear. Illegal. He kept saying that 20 times over. He kept getting corrected, undocumented 20 times over. So that is a personal problem at that point. You're giving me an argument I didn't take. I'm telling you, I'm Jesse Lee Peterson. I'm telling you my argument. My argument is about illegals, not legals. Okay, one more time.
You are classifying the Hispanic group as being just completely, as you say, illegal.
Nope.
Attacking the Black American.
I'm only talking about the illegal ones.
But see, you can't do.
Look, he just said it. All right, so that's
the Black American.
I'm only talking about the illegal ones.
But see, you can't do that.
Why not?
Because how are you going to say that in this group that is fighting right here, all of these people are illegal?
Well, I'm talking about the ones that are.
Good question.
But you can't say that. How can you visually say that person's legal or that person is not?
And see, that's the problem about you people bringing all these people in here.
It's the same thing with the black. There's black. I could say maybe you're illegal. Hey, maybe you came from South Africa. Hey, maybe you're from Cuba.
What's your point?
But my point is, you can't just say
and
look at a group of people and say that they are illegal.
Why not?
How can you distinguish it?
Because
no. How can you distinguish it by visually?
You have brought so many.
Hey, Jesse said, "I got that eye. I could determine your Jesse is funny. Why not?"
No. How can you distinguish it by visually?
You have brought so many in here now. It's hard to know who is a citizen and who is not.
Okay.
Is that true?
No.
What do you think of the Great White Hope?
That is
President Donald Trump.
Oh, damn.
What do I think about him in what case?
Period. Did you vote for him?
I did not.
You voted for Hillary?
I did.
You voted for Hillary?
I did.
What is a man?
What is what?
A man.
Oh, shit.
Besides the body part, what is a man?
Church.
It depends on how you define a man.
He always asks this dumbass question to everybody.
Are you a man?
I believe so, yeah.
Are you a man?
Yes, I am.
Are you sure? You said I believe so as though you're not really sure.
Okay, yes I am.
And so what is a man?
What is a man? Well,
it's a stupid
it
question,
depends.
I think.
Again, someone with a good moral, good standard, or and examples to their family.
And
Okay.
so are you a man?
Yes, I am.
But you're breaking the law.
According
And
to
your family see you doing this, and you voted for Hillary. Would a real man vote for lying, crooked Hillary? You
Okay.
support everything that's evil. Would a real Christian
Everything
man vote
that's
for her?
evil. A real Christian man.
Here in this country, the good thing is that we have the right to vote for whomever
That's
we
true,
like.
but that's not what I asked.
Okay.
Would a real Christian man vote
A real
for
Christian.
crooked, lying Hillary that support abortion? She has no
What?
moral standards. She supports same-sex marriage. Do you support same-sex marriage?
Yes, I do.
You support abortion?
Abortion, everybody has their own rights.
That's not what I asked. Do you support abortion?
In certain cases, yes.
That's amazing, man. Well, no wonder you voted for her.
Yeah.
So, are you a man?
Yes, I
Are you a
am.
man?
What is it about you that makes you think you're a man when you're doing everything the way a liberal, godless female would do? Why do you
Godless
think you're a
female.
man?
Because I feel it is the right thing.
Is it right for two men to get married?
I believe they have a right, yes, to
Did
get
God
married.
give them that right?
I believe so.
You believe God gave the right to two men or two women to get married?
I believe so. I believe so.
Look at Jesse's face.
And why do you believe that? As a Christian man, why do you believe that?
Because, as a Christian man, anyone has the right to love whomever they would like.
Homosexual love is love?
Yes, it is.
Have you ever been in love with a man like that?
No, I haven't.
Do you know anyone who's in love like that?
Yes, I do.
And you think that's real love?
I believe so.
Do you go to church?
Occasionally.
Do your preacher know you think this way?
I don't sit and talk with them.
How about your wife and kids? They know that you
Oh,
think?
yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Are you for the big, beautiful wall going up around the border?
Am I for the wall?
Yeah.
Of course not.
You don't love this country.
According to you.
No, you don't love the country.
Okay.
And the reason I say that because you're not putting your country first.
That's interesting.
Why is that?
Because you don't love her. You don't love your country.
What
You
else
don't love God.
do
You
we
don't love
need?
your country.
You don't love
even
God.
love your family.
Do we need to put a wall to say, "Oh, that's a beautiful wall," and now here I am, I love America? Do I need to make those comments in order for people to say, "Oh yeah, I love America"?
Your action need to speak to that. Right now it's not. This is why the white man don't want you here.
Well, it goes with the same thing with the black. That's why they don't want the black here either.
Right, because they're out
Every
of
day we
control,
hear all
too.
this violence against the black
Can
people.
you imagine building a beautiful home and then you let the foreigners come in and they destroy it? Why would you want anyone here like that?
Yeah, and it happens
You
every
might-
day.
Oh, let me ask, it happens every day. So why wouldn't the white man want them to stay away?
The white man.
It's not
Would
just.
you want someone to come into your home that you built and screw it up?
Of course not.
Screwed
So
up.
you understand then why the white man doesn't want you here, right?
But you're saying
understand that?
again. You're saying that all these causes are done by the undocumented, or in your
No,
words,
by
the
American
illegal.
citizens too.
Okay,
You're helping them to do it.
by the American citizens too.
Yeah, by you, like the border angels.
So
You guys are no angels
okay,
unless you're those bad angels.
Yeah, he is funny.
So
yeah.
should Mexico pay for the wall? The Great White Hope said Mexico is paying for the wall.
The great
Should they
white
pay?
hope.
I think the person who proposes something should be the one to pay. In this case, the U.S.
Should we deport the illegals?
If there is probable cause, yes.
Should we deport
Probable cause?
MS-13 gang members?
If they have cause, yes.
What?
There is a caravan of illegals at the border right now.
Of immigrants, yes.
Yeah, down at Mexico.
Immigrants.
Tijuana, is that right?
There were.
And where are they now?
They right now they are in CBP custody.
Over there or over here?
Well, Border Patrol custody.
Do you think America is a racist country?
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's becoming more.
So if it's racist, why do they let you people in here?
Racist, as far as especially these last 2-3 years, is what I've seen.
It only became racist since the president been in the White House.
It has become more. We have seen a lot more racism going on since then.
Are you an honest man?
Yes, I am.
You're an honest man.
Yes, I am.
You are an honest man.
For the third time, as Peter, yes, I am.
Two quick things. The founder of your organization, Enrique?
Correct.
What's his last name?
Morones.
Morones. Called Trump a racist. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I do.
Amazing.
You know,
he got quiet and said amazing.
People who are feeding you.
People want.
Do you see that?
Yo, yeah, I need to see that full one, man. Oh my God, I should have. Damn, is there a full one? I think that wasn't just Lee Peterson's channel, man. I should have went to his channel. Shit. Where is that one? Damn, man. Where is that one? I ain't gonna find it. Wait, that got to be kind of old. He said Hillary Clinton. Yeah, that's gonna be too old. Yeah, I don't know where that's at. Damn. They don't burn your towns down, but only ours. They don't want FBA to lead. Show us education. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they. All right. So I want y'all to see a nut. N-U-T. Pause. A woman out of her goddamn mind. So she came for an interview. She didn't like the way it was going, and she flipped out. And now she's staying there. They want her gone. She's staying there. At the job center.
Is this her?
Oh, yeah.
That's her?
Yeah.
Oh my God, let me move across to $18 an hour and full time. Let me just.
Yeah, look how nutty she looks. God damn, she look nutty as hell.
Bundle myself to a stupid job.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when you got there, you're like, no, I don't want this job.
I was like, ew. And then she started speaking Spanish as if I didn't take Spanish too.
Okay.
She started speaking Spanish as though I didn't take Spanish too. Yo, this is a nut. Yo, y'all gonna say, oh, that's wrong, inhumane, but people like this, to save their lives, they should be branded somewhere in their neck so officers can quickly see, okay. It's one of them. And they could handle her with white gloves.
All right.
And I was like, babe, where's Caroline? I've never. Oh, she actually called me. Are we here now? Oh my God, because I have so much to say.
Go for it.
Yeah, literally. I was like, I already left a message to actually Caroline. This Caroline in there. It's like, and I'm like, are you Caroline? She's like, no. And I'm like, yo, this is really.
And this is why I don't try to trip too much on the chat, because it be people like her calling in the chat trolling. Like, they just be nuts. You guys be debating with this right here in the chat. Going back and forth, like sweating, angry, fingers all tired, keep typing all damn long. You got carpal tunnel in your wrist. I know in the chat is a bunch of these sometimes.
Disgusting. Do we really do job interviews at a stupid office?
I guess some places do.
No, it's crazy. No, where is
they
the
have
office? Where the sports clubs? Where's autonomy? I'm coming up with, I got my socials for this $13 an hour. Like, this is so stupid. So I guess I just lost patience.
And you kind of got into a little bit of an argument.
No, I was literally, an argument would be dumb. I just was like, this is ghetto. Y'all are ghetto. I left, I said, this is stupid. Are you serious?
All right.
And she was like, I'm gonna call the police.
Officers came in to handle her, and they getting lunch.
This is stupid.
Lunch and coffee.
All right.
And she was like, I'm gonna call the police. Oh my god. Oh, and I don't know what she thinks she is. And I was like, babe, how much you get paid? Do you get paid to be a bitch? I'm at a quarter of you minutes. A quarter of a bitch. I will admit that. I said, you get paid to be a bitch? Because you're a bitch. How much you get paid? And how much, because I speak Spanish. I don't know, un poquito de español, but I don't
You don't speak no
I
Spanish.
can't, but I can pick up on words. I'm from Florida. I'm not that stupid. I'm really not.
They get rent. Yeah, well, rent is for anybody as FBA, and then I take it away once I read crazy comments, but I ain't gonna be debating with them.
Do a job interview and they don't go in a room that's closed. And I never been in a job interview and talked to somebody who was the hiring. I was like, where's the hiring manager? And she's like, oh, she's not here right now. And I'm like, this is ghetto.
Okay.
So you're not gonna take people into a room and like hire them and do that, and we're all waiting like for $13 an hour. This is stupid. You shouldn't even did callback. You wasted my money. It's gonna cost me $30, $40 to get down, and I'll talk to you. You're wasting my money, you wasting my time, and you're wasting his time. Because you're a bitch. She's a bitch. She's not Caroline. I already talked to Caroline. It is Caroline. I don't know who. I don't know.
That was.
I don't know where.
That was Caroline that you spoke to.
That was Caroline?
Yeah.
Well, Caroline.
From my experience.
Yeah.
So how did you get here? You took like a cab or an Uber or something?
Yeah, I was just actually calling her. And look, I have it right here. I have the right away back home. Right
Overall,
are they on the way?
Yeah, well, I kind of love that. Because I be wanting to talk to people. Because I'm like, oh my god, who do I call? They're going to be like, Danny, why would you even, did you really think you're going to drive?
He said, I be wanting to talk to people. You heard that, right? So they come on to FBA News and Updates, and they talk to people, and they debate, and y'all be the ones they debate.
Drive a car. Caroline is a bitch. She's a broke bitch, actually. Let me just keep it real.
Let me ask you, do you have ID with you?
You, literally, my whole life is in here, but there's no reason for you to get it. I'm drinking coffee. I did nothing.
I know you're drinking coffee, but
I get it.
at this point, they kind of wanted you on the outside of the building.
Right now, you guys being here, let me step outside, and then maybe, but I still have to give you my, I'm done with my food, I'm drinking coffee. So even you guys right now, and me talking, you're causing. So you get that?
Okay.
Yeah, I have my, do you need my social, my passport? I got each. But you know what? I have to give it. Caroline, I'll run my business.
Yeah.
And I will. If Caroline gonna be a big woman, I'm gonna be broke for the rest of my life.
Yeah, she ain't probably have a job in her life because she ain't mentally straight to have a job. And she over here effing with people at a job center. She probably get a check. Hey, peace, Jovan. The other cop, like what? At Catone, AI Catone, I guess.
That's what I do think. Because the first thing she did, she looked for a male. She's like, and I was like, and she was like, oh my god, sir. And I was like, oh, she a hoe. I already know it. Caroline a bitch, she a hoe. Why would you even do a job? Are you the hiring?
Yeah, I already see where it's going. She's going to end up face down on the ground.
Manager, and she is.
Because she's clearly out of it. Like they should been calling like the other folks to come pick her up. Like, you know, cops got to, at some point, like they got to, some of them, sergeant, somebody, lieutenant got to get training on how to handle people with mental illness because she needed the other folks to come down and sedate her and throw her in that damn ambulance and get her ass checked in.
She's so disrespectful. And why would you bring people into a room? Like the whole situation was just ghetto. I'm gonna call my Uber. Thank you. It went down. That's good.
I'll go back there.
No, I won't. What the? I just been eating. I got 2 Cuban sandwiches and drink coffee. Café con leche. Like, are you serious?
That's fine. You know what?
And she's still worried about me. Like,
as far as us,
she's triggered.
we're good. We're done with this situation.
Yeah, I'm
just
done.
a quick heads up.
I will never come back.
Yes, and the only thing is that they don't want you anywhere inside.
I don't belong here. I don't know.
You said okay, and your Uber is on the way.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Girl. I just don't like the whole it was ghetto. I'm not used to that. I was like, this is weird. And she was just like, and then everybody's like sitting. I think it's she weird. I can't even put my finger on it. Like you don't do. If you're hiring people as a hiring manager, you don't put everybody in one room and put them on a time. You don't hire people and say, oh, you come at this time, right? And then you have people in a room. This is not a casting call in Hollywood, bitch. This is a $13 an hour job.
Yeah, this chick is nuts.
So I'm not sitting and waiting. Yeah.
Nah, hey, yo, listen, 1865. Most of the cute ones are like this, man. That's why I don't want nothing above a 7.5. Y'all can have it.
Yeah, we can do this over the phone. Do I take the car there and go there? This is, I don't know who the think you are or what you get paid, but bitch, Caroline, bitch. She.
Okay, so let me explain which law she's breaking, Golden Brown. Trespassing. She's breaking the trespassing law. Okay? The trespassing citation she's breaking.
Probably called you after I called.
She's on the premises, okay? So, I think she's fine. Well, so it depends who's trespassing her. So the job center, they don't own the property, so I don't know if they can get her off outside of the building. But they can definitely trespass her from inside the building. So she's not breaking a law just now, I don't believe, but we'll see. We'll see if they want to trespass off the property. If they never say that, then she's not breaking the law just yet. We'll see. I never watched
it. Because I left a message, but I thought she wasn't
Sounds
Caroline.
Bantu.
That's Caroline?
Yeah.
She weird.
So your ride is on the way, right?
Yeah, I'm double clicking. Look, I'm double clicking. Processing.
Okay. She lied. She lied. She's I'm double clicking. No, you're supposed to bend over that ride when you're in there drinking your coffee. Okay, so she already lied, and the officer's like kind of annoyed because they know she on some bull. But so he should have finished explaining that she can't go back in. She trespassed. I don't think he did a good job of letting her know that, but she should know that though.
Okay. All right, thank you guys.
Yep, take it easy.
I respect y'all. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Oh my God, she ain't going this.
You are unbelievable.
You were given one command: don't go back in. Not to go back in. You were told yes, I can. You're not allowed in there anymore.
Okay, so there go your question. There go your answer towards your question, Golden Brown. She went back in, okay, and she knew that's 15 minutes later. How long did it take for Uber or Lyft to come? She never ordered one.
I'm not allowed where? You have to trespass me?
Yes.
There are things that you have to do. You have to trespass me. I'm not in somewhere you can trust. I need to get in my Uber and I want my stuff. Search my bag.
Yes, I'm going to search all your stuff.
Oh my golly. So I'm going to lose my Uber? Oh, and you got my stuff?
Oh, yeah. You about to get a free ride to the county.
Oh, my God.
Ma'am, there's something wrong right now. There's something wrong right now.
No, I want to get my Uber and I wanted to give her a tip.
No.
There's nothing wrong. So right now, you're going to put me in a car?
Yeah.
For tipping her. And
No. For trespassing. You were told not to come back in a bunch of times.
You can't do that.
You were told not to come back in a bunch of times.
That's not how law goes. That's not.
Ma'am,
so
please.
Am I resisting arrest? Wait. Am I arrested? For what?
Yes, for trespassing. For trespassing.
But you can't.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
You have to literally trust.
You hear accent? I hear a little something too there. But it's just sad because I know she's out of her damn mind. She's dealing with a mental illness. I don't know which one, but one of them for sure.
Trespass me. I gave her a tip and I drank coffee.
All right.
So you are.
Yeah, the officers. Yeah, Like, yeah, of course, they're going to be more harder on anybody with black skin. They're going to be more harder. Of course, lighter skin, they would have made sure the Uber was coming for sure. You know, they might even stuck around to make sure it comes.
Right now, my Uber's there. You're doing too much. Let me go to my Uber and let me go home and give me my documents, please.
Yeah, so if it matters, I do hear the accent now.
I have all your documents here with me.
So give it to me and give me my coffee and let me go.
No, the coffee's going to stay there.
I gave her a tip. So
please, put your leg in there so I don't have to charge you with resisting.
You look very, no, you don't look smart.
Ma'am, you don't want to be...
I don't, please.
But you are resisting right now.
No, that's a $6 charge. I am not resisting.
Yeah, he didn't want to deal with her at all, but you could tell, like, he's not good at it.
Arrest. Why am I arrested, sir?
Trespassing.
Because I gave her a tip.
For trespassing.
You can't, I have to be trespassed for trespassing. Yes. You cannot
arrest
me for trespassing if I'm...
That door slam. That door slam is a B.
Office.
The watcher. Kia Harris. Nutty as hell.
I mean, you should take your purse or something. I could have... I don't know. You already checked in. I don't have anything. I don't know what we're doing right now. He's so annoying. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done with my life. He's searching for drugs.
Yes.
At least I look cute. And he just looks so stupid on his little remote.
Yeah, but you went to a job interview and you didn't get the job. Like, what the fuck?
Control my geeking. It's just, I don't know. It's like, is this real? I can't believe this is real.
Have you ever had...
No, you are really going to jail in a real way. It's real.
With the law before?
No, never. I love the law. That's how we stay in order.
I told me you're 97.
All right. Yeah, I thought that was interesting right there. But I wanted to show y'all who y'all be debating in the chat. All right, so now let's get back into the news. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
What can be done to improve the lives of these guys?
One of those sifting through sewage is Tyndall.
You heard him. He's sifting through sewage. You heard that. Okay? This guy is in the sewage stream. Everything all of that, I'm about to throw up. All that is urine, feces. I'm trying to be politically correct. Hawk spit, throw up. Oh, okay, let me stop. But he's in it.
Look, as a nation, what can be done to improve the lives of these guys?
One of those sifting through sewage is Tyndall.
What's the pool now? So what's the do today?
This land iron there. Iron there now the pool are the first silver, gold.
He's sifting through poop.
Now the pool shoot. Only my friend is survivor. All I get one pool, I go by push for the man to ease this stress.
He smoked kush to ease his stress. Like, dude, what stress you got going on? If I had a good job, I would be able to save money and take care of my family. Not high on kush, okay? You're not saving nobody, and you're not saving no money, and you're not taking care of no family high on kush.
They get that, maybe keep.
You don't have no savings because you keep spending your money on kush.
Yes.
There can be more to kush than easy stress, says Tyndall, who admits sometimes the unpredictable effects of the drug have led him to
FBA Ronnie, the watcher. They get it.
Kush than the way you smoke, it make you go mad. You don't know what you dip on.
You will not feel see. You get the potential for commit crime, you don't even know what you do?
Yes, because you don't go mad wall. In sense, it's not there again. So they do anything where you feel say you want to do.
What makes Kush so powerful? I go to meet a Kush creator and dealer to find out.
What makes Kush so powerful? Look, it's just crack. Look, that nigga cooking dope, heroin.
I am calling him Rambo.
For now in Freetown, presently 2021.
In Freetown.
Now the order of the day. Because I'm Mr. More. The more I take, the more I know.
Kush, says Rambo, first arrived in Sierra Leone from abroad and was known as
These guys.
A mixture of plant material
that look like heroin,
sprayed with synthetic psychoactive chemicals. Many around the world know it as spice. But now, Rambo claims Sierra Leone is creating its own Kush industry. He talks me through his own recipe.
We use the green leaf. We do sometimes with the scissors or put on a grinding machine. We grind and lay, cut. After I don't grind and done, like this, put it inside maybe a bucket. You buy inside it. We buy this 150,000 injection. Cut the head off. We turn all the toner inside the rubber. We push the mushroom. We get this toxic spray. Then they cut.
We get this toxic spray.
All from overseas. So now that they do, spray. How they spray and so.
So when we spray it, the leaf sucks in the spray. A toxic spray.
Make like it soak on the leaf. The spray.
You want a handshake?
That scent of that spray, base and all. We left for like 12 hours. After I done the guy in our Kush, that's for me.
Rambo claims his Kush is harmless, but says the underground industry is now flooded with ever more unpredictable Kush cocktails.
And when people that want waiting hot, it's like these chemist boys mix all type of stuff just for this head off. I tell you the last time, then give me one cushion and call the red lights. How they mix and they don't mix, I don't know. I smoke and I 8 people that own me, then be left me about the cause murder.
To my surprise, Rambo believes the authorities should crush the Kush business because the drug has become so dangerous.
Well, let them go call the cartel, let them go away. You know, because me want the world to know, yeah, we suffer from this stuff, you know.
Like that.
If someone like Rambo is calling for the Kush trade to be smashed.
Yeah, they are smoking crack in 2025, basically. They're using heroin in basically they just discovered crack and heroin. And you could say crystal meth also in 2025. That's their version of crystal meth, crack, and heroin. In 2025, they want to start doing this shit.
Up, things must be getting bad. But then, I already had grave concerns about Kush. Kush is not just a street drug. And
this is like K2 right here.
Escape from poverty. Young people all around me smoke it. It is why I wanted to make this film.
The people I know that are smoking Kush are more than the people I know that don't smoke Kush.
And if it is this popular among people that you think they come from homes, you can imagine how popular it is on the streets.
Our one psychiatric hospital is feeling the impact. Last year, a new drug rehab ward was opened and its beds have been filled by Kush victims.
Later part now, it almost of this.
Hi. So I brought that up for those who missed the first time I had covered that. Check this out. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of the history. Well, this documentary is supposed to be the history of welfare. So now this lady is Hispanic, and I believe she's 20 years old. Okay, I was half asleep watching this last night, but I think she got about, I don't know how this is possible. She got like 5 kids at 20 years old, okay? But let's make sure I got the age right, because when they said 20, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm sleepy. 5 kids at 20?
Maria Ortiz and her children, Hilda, Juanita, Antonio, Pedro, in their New York apartment.
Okay, about 3 or 4. They all young, like the same age.
Mrs. Ortiz gets her welfare check under the Aid for Dependent Children program.
Okay, that is the ADC. Okay, which I was telling you guys about. ADC, Aid to Dependent. Wait, what did they say?
Ortiz gets her welfare check under the Aid for Dependent Children program.
Okay, this might be AFDC. This is afterwards.
It comes to about $117 every 2 weeks, about $3,000 a year.
So she get, so now this is old. This is like 19. I don't know. This in between 19. It might be right. It might be 1960. Yeah, but she get about, like $230 something every month.
Not enough to pay the rent, feed and clothe the kids, and provide the diet that a doctor has told Mrs. Ortiz she needs. Another child is on the way, but the father of her children has deserted her.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So now I don't know if that's the same father, by the way. I think, because like, let's be real. Like when, like, you got men who are predators, who look for vulnerable, low self-esteem women, and when they see one, this is what Kevin Samuels was kind of talking about. When a man see a woman with hella kids and single, he kind of look at her as an easy score. So he'll go up in there, and you tell him you tell him that you're pregnant, he's definitely done. You're like, yeah, all right, he gone, because he like, listen, I ain't want to take care of one. I'm not taking care of 4 or 5. So this pregnancy she got right now is either number 5 or number 4.
The fact that governs everything else in Mrs. Ortiz's life is money, or the lack of it. Her inability to give her children the things they need.
This is nothing like. Nah, that's crazy. You're on welfare already, and you're just screwing everything moving, getting pregnant and pregnant and pregnant. Like, yo, you could barely take care of 2 kids, got pregnant. Could barely take care of 4, got pregnant, and you're pregnant again.
But Mrs. Ortiz is comparatively fortunate. She lives in New York, which has one of the highest welfare standards in the country. Some places, Mississippi and some other southern states in particular.
You heard that? Southern states. So she's fortunate up north. But southern states where black people predominantly live at, they ain't so fortunate.
Keep welfare recipients at the edge of starvation.
No, it said the southern states keeps welfare recipients at the edge of starvation. The southern black states.
50 cents a day for each child in some areas, 50 cents a day in others. In those last days before the welfare check arrives, the children subsist on what their mother bought 2 weeks previously, mainly cereal, sometimes potatoes. Mrs. Ortiz, with 4 children and a 5th on the way, is probably beyond the point.
There you go. 4, I knew it. 4 children and a 5th one on the way. It's like, yo, at what point do you force her to tie her tubes, man?
Mrs. Ortiz, with 4 children and a 5th on the way, is probably beyond the point of marriage. The men she meets rarely earn more than $80 a week. If she marries, her welfare check would most likely be cut off. The men cannot support her, and therefore they cannot marry her. At age 20, she may already be permanently consigned to the welfare rolls.
man. Killing me. I give me flags.
The problems of the Ortizes are similar to those of welfare families in other cities. Los Angeles, Denver, Chicago.
Yeah. 20 years old. Like, my opinion, women shouldn't be thinking about kids and that stuff up to about 27, 30, 20, and she's done already. Like I said, anybody dating her is just going to be a fling. Well, she'll be their fling. Like, she's trying to marry them, but she'll be their fling, unbeknownst to her.
Chicago, Detroit.
I have never received my check on time. Now, they say they put them out, but like yesterday, you're supposed to pay.
That looks like a white woman. That looks like a, you got to blow. That looks like a white, you got to say it correctly. You got to blow. That looks like a white woman. Yes, this is welfare before welfare, family. That's right. This is the AFDC. Black folks couldn't get it. But you can see Latinas, white women.
Been here yesterday, and it didn't arrive, and I'm waiting today for it. Now, 2 weeks ago, it was supposed to have been on a Friday, so it didn't arrive. So I waited Saturday until the mailman went by. Still no check. So I called down there for emergency order, like they told me to. There is no such thing as emergency order on a weekend. So in other words, my children went without food from Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, until Monday afternoon.
Oh, they about to take your kids. How many you got?
At 2 o'clock.
Mrs. Jane Wilson is a Detroit welfare mother.
Yeah, FBA Ronnie, there you go. White woman. Yeah.
The premise of the ADC program is simple. That children...
Okay, this is ADC.
...without visible means of support must be aided by the state. But to be eligible, a mother and her children must be without a man in the house.
Well, my husband left me in September. And then I went down to the emergency shelter.
Man, she got mad kids. 1, 2, 3. And there you go, the welfare queen, the real welfare queen.
Welfare shelter, and then I had to go through the welfare, fill out all these papers, drag all 5 kids.
God damn, you got 5 too?
On the bus, go down there, sit there and wait for 3-4 hours until they come around to you. I felt like the lowest thing on earth when I went to the welfare. I felt like they were all better than me, that they could...
Wow, none of y'all working.
...walk all over me, which I got down on my hands and knees to them and begged them for coats and boots for these children at wintertime. I actually got down on my hands and knees, and you can ask anybody down at that office. I actually got down on my hands and knees and begged them. And you know what?
Hey, what that dark skinned kid doing there? Is that part of your 5? Is that why your husband left you? You ain't tell him you had Ray Ray? That's Ray Ray kid right there. You dig? Butch ain't buy that shit at all. Butch seen her. He's like, nah, that ain't mine, I'm out.
And when I went down there, sure, they gave me the coats and boots. Sure, after you get down on your hands and knees and you beg, that's the only way you're going to get anything from the welfare. And to this day, I have never gotten anything from the welfare for myself.
Breakfast in the home of Carol King, a Cleveland welfare mother with 9 children.
God damn.
On the days...
So the black woman like, I'm gonna beat y'all all. So you got 5, Miss Latina woman, white woman got 5. I'ma show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how to really do it. I'm gonna get 9. And I'm gonna get more money.
Is before the welfare check arrives, children King, a Cleveland welfare mother with 9 children.
Damn.
On the days before the welfare check arrives, there is half an orange for each child.
Yo, how the hell you get past 5? How you get past 5 and then get to 6 and then get to 7 and get to 8 and you think you're done, like you learned your lesson. 9. That is insane. No,
Mrs. King has become involved in the welfare rights movement because she feels she doesn't get enough money to raise her family.
You got 9.
She gets less than 80 cents a day for each of her children. The Ohio legislature approves only 3/4 of the amount that the state welfare department felt was a minimum necessity in 1959.
59.
The rise of ADC recipients in the last 6 years has been particularly dramatic among Negro families in the northern ghettos. Giving aid only when a husband is absent pushes the man out of the house. His presence is an economic hardship, and a whole class of women and children are growing up in the northern ghettos knowing neither husband nor father, only dependence on welfare.
Wow.
Life on welfare means waiting in line for food stamps, as for everything else. After getting her welfare check each month, Mrs. King's first stop is a food stamp center in the heart of Huff, Cleveland's Negro ghetto.
But Jesse said she could be retarded. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. 9 kids. Like, yeah, I mean, like, that means she just stayed pregnant. Like, really, she didn't look that old. She was about 30. She just stays pregnant.
She pays $110 for $158 worth of food stamps, which must be spent only on food. The idea is that the state guides the spending of welfare mothers, and the women resent the implicit moral judgment that they don't have the capacity to care properly for their children.
We are bitter because we are faced with trying to raise children without money. People on welfare, if they had money enough.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes too is that's it. That's not being punk. That's being smart. That's looking at your future, looking at your kids' future, and considering it. You got to consider like a realistic future for yourself and your kids. Some people should just have one. Some people should have none. It ain't for everybody. And the more you have, the more money you should have. Yeah, it comes down to money. So when I hear people talk about white people fertility rates, I don't really understand that. It ain't like they can't have kids. They can have kids. They just wait till they're 30. They just wait longer, and they have less because they consider what I just said. They consider a realistic livelihood for those kids. So they can have kids. They just choose to have them when the house is steady, when the house is ready. That's why there's a low birth rate. The low birth rate ain't because they can't have them. They can have them. They're humans. They just, like I said, they wait till they're near 30, and they also wait for the right man. They're not screwing everybody at every party. You dig? Every gathering, they're looking for the right man, like a husband type dude. And then there you go. They get married and have a kid. All right. Other folks ain't the same. This shit got 9. Yo, who the hell was with? Oh, gosh, she's not even attractive.
To at least exist on. I'm not saying, because I don't have a college diploma, that I should have,
Wait, diploma? What the fuck?
I'm not saying, because I don't have a college diploma, that I should have, $300 a week, but I'm saying that people on welfare have a right to a decent living in a rich country like America.
Nah, that's not how welfare was intended. Welfare was not intended, and it ain't now, intended for you to live comfortably. Okay, so you got the wrong message right there, man. I can help you out with that. You had the wrong idea of welfare. Welfare was so you can eat and have somewhere to stay, but it's gonna be bare minimum. You're gonna be eating, no frills. You're not eating Fruit Loops. You eating Goof Troops. You're not eating Cheerios. You eating Cheerios. You dig? You ain't eating Captain Crunch. You eating Lieutenant Crunch. You dig? Lucky Charms? No, Unlucky. You're not eating Lucky Charms. You eating Unlucky Charms. That's what welfare do. All right? No Peter Pan. You're going to be eating, what's that little fairy pan? You dig?
And, like we can always, send charity overseas. And it's, for years, we've been in poverty as a country. And I'm concerned with a country that, gets concerned with hunger in India. But it's not.
No. Okay, don't worry about India. Don't worry about India. This is the wrong time to worry about India. You got 9 kids. Don't worry about India. You got 9 kids.
Not concerned with hunger in the United States.
He said the unlucky. He said they're Lucky Charms, but they're unlucky because there's no marshmallows in them. That was wrong.
They talk about planning for a future. You have to have
no frosted flakes. Look, no frosted flakes. You be eating defrosted flakes.
First have something to plan with. You don't plan a meal, unless you got, something to eat.
Borrowed time.
And you don't plan a future unless you have something to plan with. And this is what, society's going to have to face. They talking about future America. And, our kids are part of that future society.
Ma'am, you're not the one that should be talking like this. Really, you got 9 kids. Ain't nobody like you're talking to deaf ears, 100%. They ain't listen to one word you're talking about. Like you ain't got 3, 4. You got 9 kids. They ain't listen to one word you're saying, man. I'm sorry. You've been reckless. You've been reckless in your life. You made horrible decisions in your life.
And and to deprive them from the time that they're babies, now they say, work with 16-year-olds.
It ain't depriving. It's called discouraging, all right?
That's crazy. A 16-year-old,
They got no hands.
It's too late.
Growing up without enough money is hard enough. But there are other cold realities about growing up on ADC.
Let me stop it right there, because this was for another show, really. It's like a sneak peek. That was for another show. All right, family, but I wanted to share. I got some other stuff. I feel like that one I was supposed to do this morning. The Jesse Lee is really funny, but I couldn't do it live this morning. So I'll try to come back like 7:30. I'll try and do what I was supposed to do it live on initially, but the Jesse Lee was funny. All right, family, yeah, I'm going to save this one. This one is more serious. Yep. So I'll be back, hopefully 7:30. All right, we out, family. Faculty, the lady probably dead and gone. Oh, yeah, that's like the early 60s. They're out of there. Faculty, pull back up in about 7:30, I'm thinking. If not, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Peace. Yeah, she messed herself up. Yeah, ain't no blaming nobody.